There is this common misconception that reincarnation is a trap. That is a dangerous thing to believe because reincarnation is eternal life. It's the most natural thing to you and to the universe. It is a universal law. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it must be transformed. Gotta take a special moment for that. And it applies to that which is physical. Therefore, it applies to that which possesses a body. Therefore, it applies to that which possesses life. Talking about reincarnation, we're talking about eternal life, right? There are two types of eternal life that are typically discussed in religion and spirituality, and they mean different things, right? There's one form called immortality, which is escaping the cycle of reincarnation, which typically comes from this idea that life is suffering and people want to escape or be freed from the cycle of death and rebirth. But if you are freed from the cycle of death and rebirth, then you don't possess life. Immortality, right, and eternity, which are not the same thing. And you see these words, right, you can look right in the middle of any word, right? You are the word made flesh and God is within you. It's the same thing with language and words and communication. If you want to see what the word is truly talking about, you have to look at its core. You have to look at its middle. You have to see what's hidden within it, right? That is the esoteric or the occult. Mort, murder. Eternity, you have the turn, right? The turn of the wheel, change, evolution, growth. What is required for immortality is blood sacrifice, mort. Mortar, muerte, death. And not just any kind of death, you specifically unaliving yourself, which is why in esoteric knowledge, we're given Jesus on the cross. What is required for eternity is change, transfiguration, right? Which is reincarnation, okay? It's this, right? It's that. This is being that has no beginning or end. Awareness will never be created and it will never be killed, right? It will continue going. As your awareness continues to evolve and change, you will outgrow this body. You'll need something new to hold what has been transformed and renewed within you. As such, you die, you give your intelligence to the earth. But again, remember, you're not really dying because energy is not created nor destroyed. Although it will look like you are dying to those who are not contained within your stream of consciousness, it will not look like death to you. You will simply be born again, and one day you will wake up and be aware that you are in a body, and it will be your earliest memory. You won't remember dying, just like you won't remember being born. And this is why the esoteric or the religious text tells us that God is the mercy seat, right? Because the mercy